It's only been within the last 1,000 to 1,500 years that our ancestors in northwestern Europe have been operating under what we call monotheism now, or Christianity, modern thinking. Until that time, our ancestors operated under shamanistic, animism, and polytheism. Now I'm using the word shamanism in the anthropological sense, which means any spiritual practitioner that acts as an intermediary between the spiritual and the human realm. So this is what I mean when I use the word shaman. A more accurate description in the Teutonic tradition would be wizard. However, that has all kinds of connotations with video games and movies and whatnot. So we use the word shaman and shamanism in order to give a more clear understanding of what we mean. A spiritual practitioner who acts as a mediator between the human realm and the spirit realm. Now, our ancestors in northwestern Europe operated like this for tens of thousands of years. It is in our DNA, it is in our brain, it is in our cells. We have evolved to solve problems through animism, polytheism, and shamanism. And this thinking is actually much more prevalent than we may understand in modern times. And I'm going to share with you some concepts that we use every day and that we have in our English language, modern English language, that we use every single day that are actually animist concepts of our pagan ancestors. So first, let's talk about the days of the week. In the days of the week we have today are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, have you ever thought about what these days mean? Well, each one of these days is actually a Teutonic pre-Christian god. And this the worship of these gods were so entrenched within European life, in English life, that even Christianity couldn't change them out of the days of the week. So let's talk about what they are. First day that we deal with now would be Monday. Monday is the moon's day. Now the moon, besides being that celestial body that rotates around our planet, is also a pre-Christian deity, and that was his name. His name was Moon. Old English would be Mone. And Mone also comes from the same root as the word mind. That's why the moon has such a strong connection to meditation and to spiritual concepts. The word man that we use for, nowadays we use for males, used to mean in the past, it used to mean human beings. The term for males was Wierd, which is where we get werewolf, which means man-wolf. But originally man, or man, meant human being. And man meant mind, meant spiritual mind. And so the Teutons, who called human beings man, meant that human beings were the divine mind that had been put into physical bodies. That was our destiny. Our destiny was to operate from our highest spiritual mind. And the moon acts like this because it reflects the light of the sun, which is symbolic of the soul. I'll get into that in a second. So that's Monday. That's the significance of the day of the moon. Second day is Tuesday, and it's exactly what it sounds like. It's Tuesday. Tiw was the original pre-Christian Teutonic head of the pantheon, and in fact it goes back far into prehistory. Tiw is the shamanic sky father that lived in the North Star, that presided over the whole universe. And you have this dynamic balance between the sky father Tiw and the earth mother goddess, Earth. Earth was a goddess as well. So our ancestors, going all the way back, had this dynamic connection between Tiw and Earth. And so Tuesday was his day. Now, Tiw was the head of the Teutonic pantheon. After we evolved out of hunter-gatherers in northwestern Europe and we became more agrarian, then Tiw took on the mantle of the deity of protection, or the deity of war, the deity of justice, the deity of truth. And so we gave him Tuesday, the day of Tiw. And then we move into the next day, which is Wednesday. Now, Wednesday is actually Woden's day. Woden literally means the master of shamanic inspiration. Wod would be shamanic inspiration when somebody becomes filled or possessed with the power of spiritual inspiration. That's Wod. Woden is the master of the shamanic inspiration. And it's not too coincidental that Woden's day follows Tuesday, because Woden became the head of the Teutonic pantheon right around the time of the Roman conquest of Northern Europe. When this happened, the Teutonic people were making a shift from war into spirituality, pure spirituality, signified by the god of inspiration, which is Woden. He became the head of the pantheon. And then we have the next day, which is Thuresday, Thursday. It sounds exactly like what it is. It's Thor's day, or in Old English, Thunor's day. Now, Thunor was the god of lightning, and he is the offspring of Woden, the All-Father, the god, the current head of the Teutonic pantheon, and the Earth Mother, the giantess Earth. And if you've ever been around a lightning strike, I have, what happens is the first thing you hear is a click, and then you hear the loud bang of the thunder as the lightning strikes. And the click that you hear is the sound of an electrical request being sent to the clouds in the sky, in the heavens. So the click is the earth asking for the lightning, and then of course the bang, the thunder, is the lightning being sent to the earth. And that lightning, which has that loud bang, the thunder, is Thunor. In fact, our modern word thunder is in fact a modern day pronunciation of his name, Thunder, Thunor. It's the same being. It's the god of lightning and thunder, the son of the Sky Father and the Earth Mother. And then we move into Friday, and depending on who you talk to, it's either Frigg's Day, which is the wife of Odin, the mother of the universe, or you have Freya, which is the goddess of the earth, the goddess of the harvest, the goddess of fertility and beauty and arts. Either way, it comes out to be the same thing, because Frigg, which would be Woden's wife, is the goddess of love. Her name literally means love. Freya is also a goddess of love, more of an earthly, erotic love, but still the goddess of love, the goddess of plenty. So that's Friday. Now we have Saturday. Saturn is actually a Roman god of the underworld. So this reflects when the Teutons had a lot of interaction with the Roman Empire. They took on the name of Saturn for that day. But even in other Teutonic countries, Saturday is called washing day. And then you have Sunday. Sunday is just exactly what it sounds like. It's the day of the sun. And the sun was a goddess called Sunna, and it was also called Sol. Sol was another name for the sun. And Sol is very similar to what it sounds like. It means, in modern English, it means soul. And so the sun, besides being a goddess in the sky of that celestial body that we revolve around, besides being that, Sol, the soul, is the essence of our eternal divinity. Exactly, we have the same concept today when we use the word soul. It meant the same thing to our Teutonic ancestors. And so the sun was that. And so these are the days of the week. And these modern days of the week, you can see, reflect very ancient, animist, shamanistic concepts from our pagan polytheist past.